Hey guys, in today's video, I will reviewing the top 8 best gaming monitor. I made this list based on my personal experience, and I tried a random base on my quality, durability, customer reviews, and more. If you know about the best pricing and more information, you can check the description link below. Number 8 in my list is Corsair Xeneon gaming monitor. There are plenty of great OLED gaming monitor options out there, but the Corsair Xeneon 27 QHD 240 impresses with a snappy 240 Hz refresh rate and excellent HDR. It's expensive, but we reckon the LG panel included with this display is worth the hype, particularly if you're looking for colors that pop. The Xeneon 27 QHD 240 is begging to be hooked up to as many consoles and devices as possible, as it features an impressive number of ports round back. You'll be able to hook up a gaming PC, 5 pounds, Switch, and Steam Deck dock if you've got one to hand, meaning the screen can serve as your one-stop gaming shop. Its size might mean you'll be better sticking with a gaming desk than something that places distance in between, but more players these days are making switch from the living room to a specific gaming setups. Number 7 in my list is AOC 24G2 gaming monitor. The AOC 24G2 is outgo to 1080 pixel display, and it's perfect for anyone sticking to a $200 budget. Sure, 4K is slowly becoming a standard thanks to the 5 pounds and Xbox Series X, but full HD gaming monitors are still relevant in 2023, especially if you're rocking a budget gaming PC. Armed with a 1080 pixel 144 Hz panel, the 24-inch AOC 24G2 makes up for its lower pixel density with a snappy 1 millisecond response rate. That boon is going to appeal to budding esports enthusiasts looking for faster visuals, but the IPS screen will serve respectable visuals across all genres, even if it's not the highest spec model around. Sadly, one thing it is missing is HDR compatibility of any kind, so keep that in mind if you're privy to turning the setting on. Number 6 in my list is LG 27 Ultra Gear gaming monitor. If money is no object and you enjoy a mix of immersive and competitive gaming, the LG 27 GR95 QEB is the monitor to beat right now. LG's 27-inch Ultra Gear OLED QHD gaming monitor features a 27-inch 1440 pixel OLED panel with a 240 Hz refresh rate and sub-1 millisecond pixel response times. In motion, the 27 GR95 QEB performs a shade worse than the ASUS PG27 AQM highlighted below. But, among dedicated gaming monitors, it is unmatched when it comes to HDR performance. The 27 GR95 QEB comes with all the usual issues associated with OLEDs, including the text legibility and burn-in concerns I mentioned above. It also doesn't get very bright, maxing out at about 200 nits. A few other companies produce 27-inch OLED monitors using the same panel as the 27 GR95 QEB. Most notably, there's ASUS with the PG27 AQDM. It can get a fair bit brighter than the 27 GR95 QEB, though it hasn't been out long enough for people to carry out long-term testing to determine how that affects the longevity of the panel. Number 5 in my list is Samsung gaming monitor. Is there such a thing as too much screen? Obviously, yes. Try plunking, say, a 65-inch HD TV on your desktop as PC monitor, and the limitations of size are obvious enough. But the incredible, preposterous new Samsung Odyssey Neo G9 G95 NC Dual UHD is no thinly disguised TV. It's a proper PC-optimized panel. And yet this 57-inch uber-wide monster still has us wondering if you can have too much of a good thing. What you're looking at, in effect, is a pair of 32-inch 240 Hz 4K gaming monitors fused into a single 57-inch ultra-curved panel. So that's no fewer than 7,680 by 2,160 pixels, or just over 16.5 million in total and twice that of 4K. When we say the best ultra-wide, then we're really talking about a panel of unprecedented proportions. A single 240 Hz 4K monitor would be pretty special, but double that resolution running at such a high refresh rate is genuinely unprecedented. Indeed, it's so novel that only AMD's latest RDNA 3-powered Radeon RX 7000 series GPU can hit the full 240 Hz courtesy of their DisplayPort 2.1 interfaces. NVIDIA's RTX 40 series GPUs are limited to DP 1.4, can only do 120 Hz. Number 4 in my list is Pixio PXC 277 gaming monitor. On paper, the answer might just be $240 with the new Pixio PXC 277 Advanced. It's a 27-inch 1440 pixel panel with 165 Hz refresh and 1 ms claimed response. Oh, and HDR support. That's one heck of a package for the price. It also meets pretty much all our key metrics. 1440 on a 27-inch panel remains a great all-round compromise between size, pixel density, and GPU load. Likewise, 165 Hz is plenty for all but the most demanding esports addicts. Did a 1 millisecond response in theory. Ostensibly, there's HDR support, but unsurprisingly, the backlight is monolithic. There's no full-array local dimming, and the rated brightness tops out at 320 nits, which is modest by today's standards. As for the actual image quality and gaming experience, well, there are no immediate horrors. Phew, the panel's default calibration is reasonably accurate, and there are none of the weird sharpening filters or backlight blotchiness you sometimes see on really cheap panels. Even with the backlight set to maximum, this admittedly isn't the punchiest display, but it's reasonably vibrant, and the inherent contrast of the VA panel tech delivers good black levels. The basic desktop experience in SDR mode is pretty pleasing. Number 3 in my list is Dell Curved Gaming Monitor. The classic 27-inch Dell's 2722 DGM marries that screen real estate with a 2560x1440 native resolution, which gives you a great pixel pitch for fine detail. At 1440 pixel, it's also a decent resolution for getting high frame rates without the GPU demands of a 4K display. It's also capable of delivering that resolution at 165 Hz, which is appreciated. At 2 milliseconds GT response, it's just a hair behind the 1 millisecond and 0.5 milliseconds ratings of the best IPS panels, so you're covered when it comes to speed. That said, you can find quicker panels if you really want to chase speed. This VA panel does have a high contrast ratio, at least, given the technology's inherent strong contrast. This Dell monitor is most importantly available at a great price. As for picture quality, the Dell's 2722 DGM is a reasonably punchy and vibrant monitor considering it's a pure SDR panel. The strong inherent contrast certainly helps with that, ensuring you don't feel shortchanged running games like Cyberpunk 2077, which support HDR and SDR mode. Number 2 in my list is LG 27GN 950B gaming monitor. The LG UltraGear is the first 4K Nano IPS gaming monitor with 1 millisecond response times that'll properly show off your super-powered GPU. Coming in with NVIDIA G-Sync and AMD's FreeSync adaptive refresh compatibility, this slick slim bezel design even offers LG's Sphere Lighting 2.0 RGB visual theatrics. And combined with the crazy sharp detail that comes with the 4K pixel grid, that buttery smooth 144 Hz is pretty special. While it does suffer from a little characteristic IPS glow, it appears mostly at the screen extremities when you're spying darker game scenes. This isn't an issue most of the time, but the HDR is a little disappointing as, frankly, 16 edge-lit local dimming zones do not a true HDR panel make. What is most impressive, however, is the Nano IPS tech that offers a wider color gamut and stellar viewing angles. And the color fidelity of the Nano IPS panel is outstanding. LG's default calibration is virtually faultless, with impeccable detail in both black and white scales. Beyond the strict metrics, it's a seriously vibrant and punchy display in terms of image quality on the Windows desktop. Number 1 in my list is Alienware AW3000 423 DW Curved Gaming Monitor. You might have seen an OLED TV, but this panel technology has finally made it to the world of gaming monitors. Alienware has been leading the charge with some fantastic OLED gaming monitors too, often beating out Philips and OLED panel maker LG with its impressive screens. Our favorite of the lot, the Alienware 34AW3000 423DLF. What we love about the Alienware 34AW3000 423DLF is its glossy panel. I know that might sound trivial in the grand scheme of things, but this glossy anti-glare coating in place of the OG model's matte coating makes all the difference. When Alienware wheeled out what was the world's first OLED gaming monitor, the Alienware 34AW3000 423D Go, it went straight to the top of the table. It was simply stunning, but it wasn't, actually perfect. Now there's another 34-inch ultra-wide Alienware OLED monitor, the Alienware 34AW3000 423DLF, that looks nearly identical but costs several $100s less. So what exactly is going on? Alright guys, this were today's videos. If you find this video helpful for you, then like the video, and if you come to our channel first time, then hit the subscribe button for amazing incoming video. Be sure to check out the link in the description for the updated price of all products discussed in this video. Hope you have a great day and see you soon in the next video.